Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays 9 Kings. We've been playing the King of Nomads, and it's totally not just a excuse to not play the King of Magic, King of Spells, for the time being. Nowhereland. The land gives us none, yet something in us still grows from what we still have. No merchants, decrees, blessings, or diplomacy events. Fight only against the King of Nothing. Oh, boy, okay. No decrees. That's crazy. We do have sharp blades. Apparently they just decided to give us that. Well, I guess we should get a camp going, because the camp can be useful. Throw down the mob. And then we're going to want some stat boost coming up. I wish there was a way to tell what difficulty you were on, because that could tell me how hard we got to fight, you know? But alas, it is what it is. Okay. I can think of a strategy, and I can think of one that I think will work. We're going to see. Give me the blacksmith. Put that right here. Okay. I should have put it over here, now that I think about it. I don't know. I think I know what I want to do, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm concerned when we get to like year 14 that those paladins are going to be a little on the tough side. We'll see, we'll see. I do want a farm, because a farm should work on... Yes, it should work perfectly on the warlords. Alright. It is so weird looking up here and just seeing blank. But that's okay. We don't need all that fancy schmancy stuff, do we? We probably do. Alright. Our warlords have been plenty leveled. Our mob... not so much. But they are surviving, and that's important. Okay. Let's level up that farm. More farm means more warlords. More warlords means more mob. And it all works together. Okay. Good stuff. Let's level up this camp. I would like to get it at level 3. I was gonna say at full level, but then I was like, that phrase doesn't make sense, does it? I don't know if it does or not. Uh-oh. 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 Wait, they are keeping themselves alive. They have done it. With their own power. Hot dang. Farm level 3, yeah. So do that. Okay. Because there's one thing we're gonna need, it's more troops. And with this, we get 6 troops a turn. Which is decent growth, I think. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, it's looking spicy. Oh, that's a little too spicy. Yeah, I could just hit the escape button and go into forfeit the round, but I don't want to do that. I mean, I want to upgrade the camp, and then I want to get it moving, but we need something else on the field. We can put a dragon's den over here, okay? Because that's some stat boost. It's not a lot, but it's something. Oh my god, the mob dies so easily. They die too easily. We're not gonna make it this time. Let's just retry now. Okay. The mob just die too easily. Give me the camp. And then give me the mob. Okay. That starts us on the path of them getting more help. Give me the warlord. Here. Okay. Now I need to get archers or something, so that I can start migrating them soon. Or I could get the farm early and start getting more troops ASAP. That could work too. Okay, the blacksmith, maybe not as useful, because it's not swords or shields. Swords are useful, because they strong. Okay. So we'll see how that works out for us. Very cool, very cool. Take warlords still. Let's level them up again. They now have 15 damage. Seems to be pretty healthy this early on. I'm concerned about how little health our mobs have. Okay. So, yeah. What do we want from the King of Nothing right now? I mean, we're still beating them. So that's good. I did mention archers before, but now I kind of want the wild card. I want the free level up. Okay, it's only level 2, but I feel like I'm ready to plop down some new plots. Maybe what I need to do is put raptors down here. In this corner. Let's see what we get. Not raptors. Give me swords. I do need to make them stronger. They definitely need more damage to stand up against these paladins long term. Because, yeah, the issue is the paladins. Okay, they have the tankiness to just keep beating us down. And that's a big part of the problem. Give me a tower. Alright. This corner's not doing anything anyway. And now the tower gets additional attack speed too. It's a good thing. Oh boy. We still got him this turn. For now. I grabbed the camp, but I'm actually going to run migration. Okay. That gives more stats to the warlord and the tower. Which we definitely need them to have. At this point, I'm wondering if I should just take manual control of the banner and just have the warlords use it on themselves the whole time. Because obviously they're the stronger unit. Okay. Give me wild card and use it to level. You use it to level the tower. Okay, now it has 0.7 hits per second, which is much better. Might be able to kill some of their backline early. Alright. This is going pretty well. The tower is doing a healthy amount of damage. The mob is doing nothing, unfortunately. Okay. Is there any reason to put the swords on the tower? Not really. Not really. Actually, let's put the camp here. That'll give us a stat boost, but it'll also allow me to move the mob over here and get some troops from the warlords. And then get more stat boost. Of course, that's all dependent on whether or not I can get another migration card. We're early. This should be fine. Hopefully. And plus, it's a chance for me to get migration. And of course, they don't give it to me. Can't believe I just rolled for a migration card. Okay. They're not getting enough attack speed out of it. We just have them hit a little faster. Okay. That would be great. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Give me another one. Let's keep them moving. I was concerned you'd go over there. That was the least useful spot for you to go. We did get more attack speed on the tower, though, which is a big deal. Because they can help slowly get rid of archers, who are probably the ones doing the most damage. Yeah. I'd be shocked if they weren't, actually. I could really use migration again to get them off of that plot and have them move somewhere else. Actually, another unit right here would be great. Okay, do we have more attack speed finally? We have 0.5. That is a higher number. Oh boy. They're just not enough. It's just not enough. Right, I still want to do the camp. I believe the camp is a big part of this. But I'm not sure what's enough to make it work. I need both swords and shields. The problem with not having a merchant is I don't get any extra cards. Which really hurts. The paladin is tempting because I need something that's tanky too. At this rate, I just need something that's tanky. Actually, migrating the paladins could be a good strat, now that I think about it. Something to consider. With a dragon's den right here in the middle. Okay. So the dragon's den could get stronger every time a plot's destroyed, but guess who doesn't have anything for destroying plots? I guess moving the plots does count. Technically. Okay. I mean, if we can make this dragon stronger, it could do a lot for us, especially going straight down the middle. There are those paladins I wanted earlier. It's great to see them a little late to the game, but okay. Alright. Okay, I gave the mob a little bit of extra health. It's probably not enough, but it's a little bit extra. Alright. I mean, part of me wants to see that scout tower again, but part of me also says, just get more troops. Without the numbers and the HP on those numbers, scout towers mean nothing. You know I'm right. Okay. Let's upgrade the camp. At this point, I could start doing some migration, I think. Like I said, though, I think paladins would be a better troop to migrate if I could get them. That if part is the hard part, of course. Okay, and they're gonna tear apart the archers with no problem. Alright. Let's go ahead and get them to level 3. We have 27 of the warlords now. Okay, we need to put something down here so that we can start migrating the mob over and over. Well, actually, on either side, it doesn't matter. This would be better, though, because then they would hit the camp. It's not ideal, but let's just put another mob unit down here. And then move them around. That could actually work. In theory. Okay, well, our mob does have more troops. And more health. I did give him a shields. And that seems to be helping a lot. Okay, almost no matter what I get here, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll throw down a scout tower later, but I'm gonna migrate first. Okay, move these guys over. Gives them stat boost too. Okay. I'll see if I can get another migration card. after this. All right, then move them back, and then maybe throw the scout tower up. But right now, the migration, yeah, it's a big part of this. Thank you. Migrate them back. There they go. Okay, that does give the dragon more power each time, too. Which is worth very little, but it's worth something. Ah, they went down. I mean, I knew it was only a matter of time, but still. Okay, we did get rid of all the paladins. Alright, year 12 and we're still making it. That's pretty good. I don't want any of this. I'll take another scout tower because I'm going to put them down. Okay. In fact, if I can get that scout tower leveled up all the way, that could be a big deal. Alright, good stuff. If I can get another migration card out of this Nomads Rebellion, we'll be in a great spot. Remember, the mob's going to move right here. It's going to get its percentage for moving, and then it's going to get the percentage for you. There you go. And then the Scout Tower and the Warlord also get to take advantage of those. Come on, guys, stay alive! The only problem is the mob's still level 1. Which is kind of a problem. Oh, come on, hold the line, guys. We get him? I think we got him. Look at that. Holy cow. The farm is max level, so give me the wild card. Hello there. Put something... We can put something there eventually. Maybe even another scout tower. In fact, yeah, probably another scout tower. In fact, let's do that. That's another boost for them all. Okay. That's good. Now just get us another migration. I gotta level up that mob eventually, which is why I grabbed the freaking wild card, but... I mean, so far, we're eking out the victory. We're staying just one step ahead of our opponent. I need a migration card. There it is. Okay, move him again. Good stuff. A rainbow? I didn't know we were gonna get this. Dude, Gigantify completely changes the game. In fact, Gigantify it probably wins it. If I could double the stats of these guys, it's over. Temple's good too, but not as good as Gigantify. Cause you know I'm gonna take it. All right, now I feel like there's a solid chance of victory. Okay, good stuff. Mob is still alive. That's impressive. Okay, let's upgrade the mob before I forget. 15% extra health is not a ton, but it helps. The mob's still alive. We're year 18 and the mob is still alive. Oh my goodness, we've actually broken through. I cannot believe it. Steel coat could actually be useful. Move him up. Okay. Give me more stats. More attack speed, more damage. Alright. There's still 14 of them? And 2 of the weak ones. Oh my goodness. And they're doing the most damage. Oh my gracious. Move him back. Just keep it going. Getting slightly more attack speed on the Warlords each time, which means more banner shots too. Alright, they're not pulling the most damage this time. Hey, they still have a hard time against the King of Nothing's troops, but that's okay. That's okay. I do need to upgrade these scout towers. Okay. It gives them plenty more damage by giving them a lot of attack speed. So, I don't think they're ever going to out-damage our troops at this point, but they do need to be stronger. Okay. You know what I want. Yeah. We gotta move. There we go. Remember, each time that happens, the Dragon's Den gets a little bit stronger too. I mean, it only hits once, but it hits 6,000 damage in that one hit. So, you know, it's still pretty good. I know I could try to level up the camp as well. In fact, the best timing to do that would probably be from a wild card from the King of Nothing. Alright. Speaking of, here's the best card in that group. Alright, camp's fully leveled. Next time I migrate, it'll be big for us. We actually outnumber our enemies. That's impressive and surprising. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. And we still have mob troops. Okay, time to move. Scoot! Alright, 0.6, 0.9, 0.6 on the damage, the hits per second. That's what I want to see. That number needs to keep rising. We also need to level up this mob again. But that'll happen eventually, I hope. Okay, the King of Nothing definitely outnumbers us. Yep, another wild card. Hello again. How are you? I guess I could place another camp right here. Yeah, get these guys at level 3 finally. So we have 60 mobs, 75 warlords, and 3 extra dudes. Okay. There's still 13 of them, 14 of them holding the line. All right, they're doing their best. And it's working out okay. Moving back. Hey, another wild card. Another jack, I should say. Wild card is actually a thing with a definition, so I should... I mean, that's kind of what the Jack of Rainbows is. It's a wild card versus compared to the rest of the kings, but it is what it is. Now, you know what I want, but what am I going to get? Honestly, if I had a way of getting rid of cards, slime would be amazing, because it would replicate itself. Well, okay, if you're gonna put this in front of me, I'm gonna take it. Come on now. I'm only human. Alright. That should do it for us. They can't break through the mob that has 50 health each. They're not gonna break through the warlords with 242. Just ain't gonna happen. Alright. 0.6, there you go. 1 hit per second on the tower. On one of the towers. And the Dragon's Den is up to 88 damage. Which is pretty good. But yeah, it's just... I just want wild cards and migrations. Those are the only 2 cards I need from now on. Wild cards for the easy level ups. Actually, let's level this up. There you go. 50% extra damage. Woo! We killed like 2 troops. That's okay. It was the effort that counts. All right, points for effort. It's got to be migration. It's got to be every time. All right, I lose out on 6 mob troops whenever that happens because I move them here. They don't get the farm bonus, and I move them back. Actually, they do get it when I move them back, so I only miss out on 3. But still, that's important. I think we lost our mob that time, but I wasn't paying attention. I'll take the scout tower because I can level it up still. 0.3, looking good. 25,000 damage on the Dragon's Den, which is pretty spicy. However, doesn't outdamage the warlords. Moving back. That's okay, though. The Dragon's Den is just going to keep getting stronger and stronger, and that tower is just going to shoot faster and faster. They're never going to outpace the warlords, though. But, still. I love it when the mob all live. Wild card. Oh, this is the last one. Okay, King of Nothing is leading his final assault. Dragon Tower. Who gets the swords? I think it's gotta go to the Warlords. And then you guys get Steel Coat. So maybe you can... The 72 of you can last a little bit longer. All right, here we go. This is it. This is the big one. They have 344 troops. All right. Thank goodness for these upgrades. These stat ups. Wow, the tower only, or the dragons then only did 15,000 damage. That's pathetic. I like how we still have 2 of the little mob. Oh, look at him go! Get out of here, nothing champion. And come here, victory. Yeah, baby. That was good. That was a fun one. Those kind of things make you appreciate some of those cards you don't normally use, like Migration and Camp. Riots. Riots at our call. We tear banners. We take loot. They shall all bow down. I know I switched those two. I swatched those 2 words. Start with mobs. Start with a bunch of swords and shields. Ooh, I like that. King of Progress, King of Nature. This one could be good too. Okay. Mob. So we have 2 level 1 mobs, a level 2 mob, and a level 3 mob. So obviously, get this one to level 3 as well. And then... Right now, I'm thinking like I get rid of these 2 mobs and replace them with something else. I'm not sure what yet. But then I upgrade the Warlords with Procreate, which will give me more troops from the mob as well. But in order for that to... Ooh, I have Smithy too? Sweet A. I need my Warlords to be stronger. Okay. So we'll see how this works. This was... I love this start. I like Smithy. Smithy's like one of my favorites. And I hardly ever see it whenever I choose the... actually, a camp could be good too. Give me a camp. Ooh. Lab rats could be interesting because they can level up indefinitely. Give me the lab rats. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna put the lab rats here. The camp I'm gonna wait for, but I'm putting the lab rats there. All right, this might be terrible, but it might also be the most awesome thing. Because if we get a rainbow fight and I can get a shrine and I can level up those lab rats indefinitely, that's a great way to get extra levels on the warlords. Give me clone. I'm gonna level up the warlords now. Cool, that's more troops everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful. King of Progress. Easy enough so far. Give me Overhaul, because that's a good way to level up. King of Greed is usually fine. Actually, they should be fairly weak against us for the most part. You guys did least damage, so you're out of here. Okay, we did level up the rats with that, which means we got more mob. Okay, our mob is just swarming our enemies. As you would expect, I guess. I'll take Procreate, throw that right, yep. That's 9 more everything. Yeah, look at that mob. Look at the size of that mob. I have actually no idea what the blessing is. Baby boom. In the corner with the rats. That's hilarious. Okay. So the camp is thrown down. I should put a troop here and then I can migrate the mob here too. Or a tower. Tower would actually be better there. Actually, my ceiling would be great. Yeah. Alright, that's kind of brilliant, actually. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. Next. Migration. The effect of all plot-destroying... Yes, actually, because that should mean the camp procs twice. Let's level up the camp first, though. And it also means they get twice the amount of upgrades. Or at least they should. Like they get 10% HP, 10% damage. It should proc twice, thanks to pillage. We reinforce. Move. Yep, they did get it twice. Sweet. That's actually going to be some good statage if it continues to work out. Alright, so now I know who I want from everybody. Except for maybe the King of Greed. At this point, I actually don't need anything or want anything from the King of Greed. A little ironic. Give me something here so I can eventually put something there to camp. Okay. Good stuff. Some good stats for the Warlord. Alright, we need to get past these defenders, though. They're a bit of a pain in the butt. Alright, Mycelium's doing their best. Actually, yeah, give me the Warlord. Go ahead and give me Reinforce on the Warlord. So he can, you know, take advantage of those level ups. Get the Jack of Rainbows. Like I said, though, normally I'd be like, yeah, let's go all in and get Gigantify, but if I get that Shrine, I might take it. There it is. Okay, that's gonna level something up every turn. Alright. Ooh. Oh gosh, our Warlords. They got elfed. Oh, they got elfed hard. Dang. Give me a clone so I can actually level this up. I need to level up my Warlords before that card ends up being useless. Okay. Yeah, they got elfed hard. Ooh, boy. I don't like these numbers. I do not like where these numbers are. Oh, I hate where these numbers are. Oh, I hate it a lot. Alright, King of Progress is a problem. Yeah, I was gonna do keep doing that as the funny meme thing, but now I think I got problems. Give me a wild card. Give me another Reinforce, too. Throw Reinforce on you. Throw the Warlord card on you, so again, so it doesn't become useless. And then go ahead and migrate. Okay, it leveled itself up. Great. Well, at least now it costs less to level up moving forward. King of Greed. I don't even know what I want from you, man. Other than you to die, which you did, which I appreciate. Okay. Give me Midas Touch, I guess. For the wild card, it's the King of Progress next. Give these guys shields. I think giving them 28 more health might be the ticket. Ironically, the ones that are getting the advantage of the rats are going to be weak as hell versus the mob that keeps migrating. But the migrating card also has a decent amount of troops. Okay, that went much better. I think giving them more health was a big deal. Okay. Precision's not bad. Don't need the dragons. Do another one. That's all useless. That's all literally useless to us. Well, okay. The Mycelium can kind of use the attacks per second. So I guess not literally useless. I accept my correction. But, those were not the stats I was hoping for. Well, there goes our Warlords. But there goes our Elves, so it works out. Procreate. Thank you. Okay. Alright, now the rats are getting their infinite levels. Okay, I need more migration cards, but I don't have a reliable way of getting them now. I'll take the dispenser. I can put that up front. That's a perfect time to get rid of King of Greed. Although King of Progress is slightly scarier. There we go. Wanted the stat boost. Warlords do 103 damage now per shot. That is pretty good, needless to say. Maybe not good enough, though. But maybe. But maybe not. Okay, the defenders are gone. We're good. Woo! Alright. Give me another reinforce. Throw that right here. So now they get 3% extra damage every year. Nomad Rebellion. This is what I needed. Alright. Get them coming. Then we can get a migrate out of them. Yup. Sup? Okay, I can put something over here at some point. Move you guys. Get all those boosts out of it. That's more damage, or attack speed for the dispenser, too. And damage, it's both. It's a good thing, either way. Alright. The mycelium is killing it now. Out-damaging the warlords in this battle. Not out-damaging the mob in the back. I'll take the concabulator. I just need to put something over here. Honestly, barely matters what. Okay. Good stuff. I wish I'd use that Midas Touch at some point on one of these cards. I don't even know which one. At this point, I think this mob would have been the best one to use it on. They seem to be doing the most damage. I don't want to Echo Form. It's actually a trap. Slime would only be good if I could reliably mortgage it away. I'm gonna take Echo Form, but like I said, I don't really want it. Put them on the ones in the back, because apparently they're the ones that keep getting the stuff. Okay, Concabulator will equal several level ups. And then what I'm hoping is I can get an overhaul and then get rid of it that way. Alright. Yes. Perfect. Excellent. Alright. Lab Rats are level 8 right now. 173 and 161. Their stats are rising. Although their numbers are falling. Mainly because they're getting picked off by the executioners. This is not going super. I wish I could tell them to attack the executioners, man. Look how quickly the executioners fall when it's time to attack them. By the way, mycelium are the second highest damage dealers of the day. Take that as you will. All new troops and towers placed on empty plots start with double stats. Ooh, supplies. But I do want to use overhaul. But supplies would mean swords and shields. Give me settlement. I think if that works with migration, it'll be huge. Give me precision. Here. Oh, come on. I need you to level up the concabulator. They got elved again. It's alright. We're going to beat them. Just hurts watching them get elfed. Don't need to level up the mycelium. You know what? I'll take clone so I can take matters into my own hands. There. Alright, that was a bunch of level ups. Which was a bunch of damage for the warlords. And all the rats died already, but that's okay. We expected that to happen. I mean, I did. Didn't you? No. Okay. Woo! I was gonna... I don't know what I was gonna, but I was gonna. Okay. There we go. I needed that migration, I think. The dispenser's only at 1-1. Dude, I do not want to fight the King of Nature at the end. Because they will take out my warlords. Although, we seem to do a decent job against everything else. No. Overhaul. Okay. We now have 80 mob in those plots, which is a big number. You know, this is probably why they're so strong. They keep getting the advantage of the stat ups. Uh-oh, it's King Progress. Oh, that means it's probably going to be the King of Nature. My poor warlords. Uh-oh. Okay, they're gone, they're gone. We got it. Got a little spicy up here to the end. Oh, we're not out of the woods yet. It could still be spicy. Take overhaul again. Why? Because I don't need this shrine here at this point. So overhaul it. Okay. Echo form these guys. It's more stats for everyone. And they get double stats, I believe. No, they don't. All right, whatever. And then clone. I want to clone the mob. Just clone the dispenser. Okay. Here we go. King of Progress. That's actually not who I expected it to be. Alright. Well, as long as the mob can survive, we'll be fine. They're not actually going after the warlords that hard right now, so I'm actually feeling pretty good. Wow. We actually ran them over. Alright then. I expected that to be harder. Alright, well, let's see if we're, Oh, there's still 2 left. Alright. We'll save those for next time. That's going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays 9 Kings. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already. Thanks for watching. This episode of 9 Kings. My name is Thet. I'll see you in the next video. Everybody-os.